After 159 days, footy is finally back, and this could be one of the biggest shows of the year so far. Daisy, what do we talk about outside of your F1 glamour with the grid performance?
It's not about me. It's not about glamour on the grid. It's about celebrities and potentially the Celebrity Prophet Propeller Challenge. It's on. Do I deliver? I don't know.
I want to talk about footy. What a weekend of footy ahead. So we'll break down the games. Who are we most excited to watch? There's lots of good footy happening this weekend.
There is plenty of footy, news segments, and the pull-on feature with the Thursday night show to follow up tonight after you listen to this one on the drive home. Don't go anywhere. This is a cracker. Oh, and we also have a guest from Collingwood Football Club. Stay tuned for that one. After 159 days, boys, the wait is over. Footy is back tonight. That's right, the AFL season is kicking off. Daisy, Wall, we're back into it. Season predictions, big show, celebrity challenge coming later, plus the Prophet Propeller announcements online and plenty more. How are you, boys?
Great energy, Tommy. Great start.
Mate, it's incredible that...
A bit hoarse, though.
Sorry, that was a bit too much energy. And we forgot to mention we've got a special guest joining us live from the golf course who plays for the Collingwood Football Club. Stay tuned for that one.
You Magpies fans. But I just want to, let's just drill down a bit.
Let's drill right down.
You're a little bit horsey in the throat.
Oh, mate, horsey.
It's opening round.
How many podcasts are you now doing, mate? I'm sick of hearing your voice, mate.
I'm chasing Daisy.
What were you doing with chompers? We've seen that. Chomp.
We got a Friday morning show with Footy and Friends with Dill Buckley and
are
we
you
just
fraternising with the competition there?
There's no competition. It's all about collaboration in this world. We want to just let everyone know what we think on ausmericanaces and just something different on a Friday morning. I'm not doing anything, so why not?
Have you got a day off during your week? Or are you on
Tuesday,
air?
Wednesday is my day that's a bit lighter to load up my brain for this show. And obviously, we've got a big show Thursday night, the hotline tonight. Me and Daisy will be talking about that one. Fantastic. That's going to be big. Yeah. If you think I'm busy, Daisy has the busiest schedule. He has, 3 shows with the Aces?
Mate, he rocks up here 30 seconds before on air.
And then he's got 7. I mean,
I do appreciate, though, I've been strict on timings for this year. 9:45 for 10 o'clock start. You boys are already in the seat at 9:45. I walked in at 9:44. You were here. Remarkable. Last year it'd be 11:30 and we still would have sided you.
I know. Well, give us this, pal. I've cleaned up my act. I tell you what, Daisy, you can clean your act up because I've got a present for you, boys.
What is it?
Well, last week, obviously, our man Dickie Walsh. Dickie Walsh. Dickie Walsh.
Richard Walsh.
I know,
But you still haven't quite
They sent us a little package. Vol, can you open that for me? I can't get it open.
So
I don't know what's in there, but
the
they
great
said
man Robert Nahas.
Robbie Nahas and the team at Richard Walsh have sent a little package in to kick us off in style. So there you go, boys. After last week's plugs, they wanted to send you both a package. I ordered mine last week and have applied it all week and I'm ready to go. It's even cleaned up the punctuality. What do we reckon?
Oh, man, that's phenomenal. Refined natural care.
This is natural deodorant. Now, this is what I like. So it's meant to smell like something that would reflect yourself. Wild berry, potentially. Sandalwood, maybe. Tobacco. Just smelt like I've wandered out of the bloody the club.
That's good, though. Just a bit of self-care.
There you go, boys. So it's not a piss take.
Thank you from Richard Wash.
I still can't believe when you were saying Richard Wash in the context that we were doing. And you're sitting there and you and I are going, this cannot be real.
Yeah.
And you're looking at us going, I don't get it. And we are still continuing just to piss ourselves.
And it's just going straight over your head.
20 minutes later, you're like, oh.
Not only that, he spoke about Richard Wash at the skit. He goes, just plug Richard Wash. And I didn't bat an eyelid. And then, and then obviously on the skit. There you go. My brain's
just smells the grouse.
Yeah. But you know what? The brain's a bit clearer now. And now we've got that skit video out the way, which has accumulated about 200,000 plus, it's been an enormous launch, boys. So anyway, big show today. And again, Daisy's called for the Celebrity Challenge Prophet Propeller shout out to kick it all off. We're going to get into that later.
For round 1, though, yeah? For round 1?
Opening round, Daisy. Opening round. We're smelling out that you might not have one.
Which is fantastic.
How much sleep have you lost over this?
I have not slept a wink all week.
Either have I, and I only just got mine yesterday. Daisy's on the phone. We're trying to buy
I just got a response from said number that's bringing the video with a laughing face.
Oh, that doesn't look like it's coming through.
We'll see.
I hope you
So
have
you
to
two
use
have
that
got
Richard
yours?
Wash from the.
I've got mine locked and loaded, and we'll play it later.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm the same, mate.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
stick to the
Some
script.
three.
You know,
This is
that's-
unbelievable.
No,
Well,
no,
we'll let Dave. He's got
Bit of
time.
theatre.
He's got time. Bit of theatre. Here we go. Our top 10 hit the socials, lads, and the aces did not hold back. Let's get to some aces in the wild. Some comments. I'll start with a positive one because it was rare. This one's just off Spotify. I just thought we'd start positive because that's what we're doing this year.
good.
Joshy Locke, the boys are back, and so is Paige. Can't wait for the season, lads. Look like it's going to be a cracker. Thank you, Joshy. And we love everyone on Spotify and YouTube that gets in the comments. Now let's hit socials. This one's for you, Daisy. Pear Gabby, Dockers second. Are you okay? Tassie Devils will win a flag before Fremantle.
No, I'm not okay, but I don't think that is accurate either. And I will be willing to wager whatever you want, not financial, just something fun to you, old Pear Gabby, to make sure that the Dockers will win a flag before the Tassie Devils.
When
I
are
can't
they due in, the Devils? What's the year?
28, is it? They need a stadium first.
Yeah,
I don't know. You might.
I was going to have the beginning of the year because this.
Do you want the feedback?
Yeah, I mean-
yours has been overwhelmingly underwhelming. Brady Green, train still pissed from your brother's wedding? ?
Yeah, I saw Ed Green get a tag there.
Now
Tony's
this
brother.
one,
Yeah.
this one is so long that we weren't able to print it out on one sheet. This one comes from Furberg09.
I saw this. I went back and forth. He went hard.
Love the Pies, hate Tommy Sheridan and Mitch Wallace. Hate. I don't know what you've done to be brought into this. Finished top 4, made a prelim, and was able to slam 6 straight snags against the best team in the comp.
The Pies fan.
Something no other team could do, yet you still think they drop out of the top 10. Also, the fact Tommy has Essendon finish above them is just as funny as someone fumbling the pill late in the last quarter of a prelim.
Personal.
That ends costing their team a spot in the GF. Keep the hate up, fellas. We thrive. Linky Palm got a shout out too. Hate, watch right here.
Bergberg, he's
Bergberg.
kidding himself. I can't wait to play with Bergberg's mind all year because the Pies are sliding, I reckon. What do you
How does
think,
that
Wal?
sit with you though? How does it just?
Oh,
you know?
mate, that's
Is that a yesterday's news? Is you still lose sleep at
it
night?
hurts me every
Yeah,
time.
good, good.
he
wanted
cut
that
me deep there,
response.
Bergberg. I actually replied to him. He got me. I don't normally reply to that.
there you go.
Yeah,
I,
a bit of back and forth action.
Yeah, I
like that.
said, what if you're wrong? And he goes, I will stand on punt road for 1 hour wearing a sandwich board that says Tom Sheridan was right and I was wrong and pies suck. And I wrote Tommy with that little thing at the top and then said, sounds good, brother, because I don't like being called Tom.
Well,
So that's
but
on,
I
ready to go,
agree.
Fergberg.
When I sort of saw this come up, and we must have lost this in translation somewhere last week, I saw your top 10. I was like, where is Collingwood?
Mm.
And then I saw Essendon, and I was straight in the chat. I said, Tommy, for whatever you want, let's have ourselves a wager. And you said, all right, let's unpack it on the show. So I just don't see a world where this is happening this year. Discuss.
They can't sit down there for that long, the Dons, is my theory. They
that's
can't sit down there
that's
for
your
that
theory.
long.
So your
That's
theory's
my theory.
time,
I also
not
think you're
sense.
sleeping on the injuries last year.
Okay.
And if the Pies are to slide, I think if we're going to go down the bet route, like I am with Ferg and Daisy and I are going to have something on the
need a
line,
PA with
I
all
think
your
it's
bets.
going to come down to a blockbuster late in the year, and I'm willing to have me plums on the line. I grew up barracking for Essendon. Daisy's a
You are.
Collingwood legend. So what do you got
agree.
for me?
Well, whatever you want. Like a travel weekend away, end
Yeah.
of season.
Somewhere nice and warm when it's a bit, at the end of the footy
Do
season.
we go together?
You can jump on if you want.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, no, thanks, guys.
Aces footy trip.
Yeah, let's
The
do
loser
that.
share.
The loser funds.
Where
That's
do we
fine.
want to go?
Yeah, well, let's go
Khalil
somewhere
or
exotic.
somewhere in Brisbane.
Yeah, I reckon Gold Coast would be a bit more fun. Can
Well,
drive up
I
to
was thinking the
Byron.
Maldives or something a little
Yeah,
bit more
but
exotic.
flights
I've
accommodate.
gone Brisbane.
I've got one for you.
You've gone the Goldie and whilst thinking Maldives.
Come on, well, we're not going on honeymoon, you idiot.
Let's just get out of the state.
That's the carry on from Wall. By the way, bought another Porsche from Cavallo this week. They reckon.
I've been there a few times.
He's
Just
been
say a
there
man
4
ass.
times in a week.
Yeah.
Is
How
that
many
why you
cars
got
you
the
buying?
Tuesday number plate?
Yeah, the
so you got
Tuesday.
Wednesday, Thursday. This makes sense now.
Another shout out to our guy.
This isn't about you.
What do you want to have?
Well, a little trip, 2 nights away.
The 2 nights accommodation,
Yeah.
flights,
Yep.
Yep, up the front.
and Rick Shaw's is a great establishment for
Right.
lunch up the front for Wall.
Lunch covered
Yeah.
to the.
So what
To the-
$500 voucher at Rick Shaw's? That's
Yeah.
I want to put some money on this so we can come back to this at the end of the year.
All right, yeah, 2 nights
So what's this-
accommodation. Well,
'cause-
maybe don't make it a team thing then, so you can take your significant other, or in your
Okay.
case, Dill Buckley.
Yes. But bump.
TJ?
Oh, jump.
Yeah, so 2 nights of com, flights.
What's the total spend all up? Just so we can.
Oh,
3.5, 3, 4.
can you put a price on a good time? I don't know.
No, you can't. I want to know because I'm going to be
Few blokes
spending all the. I want to know because I'm going to be spending this cash. So I wanna know.
you want to know.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't
You
want a
can
new.
budget
I want a new Baltimore Ravens jersey on top as well, just for shits and gigs.
All right.
Just to kick off the NFL season.
What do I get then? Because that ain't
You can
happening.
get some new golf sticks or something. Put it in there. I'm that confident that the Dons will finish above the Pies on the ladder.
I don't really need anything from you other than that.
You know what I'd love as well? I'd love you to wear an Essendon full kit at the end of the year heading into the grand final or the maybe prelim week.
Okay. Well, I can do that. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Do it the
We
season.
have to
do it the
document some of
last.
these
Do it the
things,
first
though, 'cause There's a
final.
lot been thrown out here.
Yeah, there has been a lot.
Yeah, Benny's writing it all down.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Benny.
We can't shake because we're too far away, but
But
there you go.
we're on.
Gentlemen's
I don't
agreement.
want anything else from you other than that. Actually, you can do the sandwich board too and just say, I am an idiot. Essendon sucks.
And do I say Daisy's right or Fergberg was right?
Fergberg and Daisy.
There you go,
There we
Fergberg.
go. Bang.
Oh, wow.
We're
Punt
away.
road. Look out. All right, let's keep moving. Hey, thanks to everyone that got in the comments. We love it. If it's hate, that's fine. If it's love, that's better.
Bit less hate. Like,
Yeah, no, on YouTube though,
Bit more
plenty of love,
support.
boys.
More support.
We're
Emotional
a
support.
feel-good
Mate, we are not even in round,
Welcome back to the
opening round yet.
show, and it's just Fergberg ripping the train about his prelim that he still can't sleep over, you know? Every time I go to bed, I think of Cyril Rioli. Thank you, Fergberg. All right.
If it makes you feel better, I ran Cyril down with 20 seconds to go in a prelim.
You
that
did.
cost a Hawthorn a spot, and we went through.
It actually does make me
There you
a
go.
little bit better.
We then lost the next
Yeah,
week. but
yeah.
That wasn't my fault.
Well, there you go.
I
Let's
intend to.
let's keep moving on. The bet with Daisy and I. All right, well, there's some breaking news
Is
brewing, and who better to break it than the best brewers in the business, Inglewood Coffee. Let's spill the beans. Tasmanian Devils have released their jersey I saw last night.
Yeah, I'm
Just a
gonna get
quick
this up,
thought. You
actually.
love it or you hate it. You can't say you're not sure. You love it or you hate it. Daisy.
Not sure.
Talking about getting prickles.
No,
I'm
I lo-
sitting on the middle of the fence.
It kind of is the middle of the fence.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, it's just.
I don't know if I can see a devil or like an eagle in there. It looks like the devil. I can't really make the devil out in it. That's all I want. And the devil obviously is in the
or hate.
love. Nothing but love.
Well,
But the devil's in the detail, and I can't see the devil in this detail.
Well, I've got to practice what I preach. I'm going to support it because we need more support.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I like it. The green's cool.
They're close.
I hate it. I think someone like Alex Pearce would love it because he's just a flog, and anything that's Tasmanian he loves, but it just looks like vomit at the moment. So clean it up,
There you go.
fellas. There's not even. It should be the logo should be standing out, not just isolating itself in the colours. I want something bold. Start the season off on fire.
Like the old school, you want the map of Tassie.
Design that. Come on, fellas. Jeez. Give us something else. Not too bad, but I'm going to lean. I just
We'll get Brendan Gale on here.
I
We'll
just
see
love it. I
how
think Alex
quickly you
Pearce ripped
shrivel
me-
up.
I got ripped at the Captain's Day. We'll play that online this week. But Alex Pearce, you can have that one. All right, boys. Before I do get into our special guest, did I see Daisy Glamour on the grid last night? And looks like he's lowered the ears, hasn't taken the hat off. Is that a fresh salad?
It's
that is very
aggressive.
fresh.
Very
That's
aggressive. Very fast. Very
Opening round
fast.
his back.
In honor of the GP, very fast haircut.
Boy,
you want to talk us through how the haircut
Yeah,
went?
I'll talk you through the haircut. Just a little bit off the sides things, not the whole fucking lot. Sitting there, just when you sit there and you start sweating bullets going.
Did you say anything like, mate, just slow down?
No, I didn't.
That's
I'm not
good.
that kind of guy. And I walked out of the
Did you
hairdresser
pay
the
for
day
it?
before.
Did you pay for it?
Because I was going to get the barber that I don't.
Yes.
Well, he does a great job.
You don't
but
know
I
his
prefer-
craft,
Yeah.
yeah, he doesn't tune into the
And
podcast.
yeah.
We might put this one up and send it to him.
It might be Fergberg.
Shout out. But no, Glamour on the Grid, my goodness, what an event. Last few years haven't been. Everyone was there the last few years, and this year a bit more exclusive, just me and 500 of my friends. So wandered through, but copped some compliments about the outfit.
Yeah, you look
Oh,
fresh.
Had the old the Prada 4x4s on the feet and some big boxy pants.
Is the missus, did she dress you?
No, this is all me.
Oh, wow.
So she'd obviously had it all sorted. I had the pants, and I was like, I just go upstairs in the little loft is where I keep all my suits. So I was like, I'll get a white shirt. Did not have a white shirt.
Wow.
I don't know where I've put them, but I've misplaced them, so I'm fumbling my way
You
through.
want to call someone? I think he's got 1,000.
We've done a lot of lists and top fives and stuff. If you've got to give us a top three who was, really stealing the show, also stealing the show.
Well, from a footballing sense, Isaac Quainer outstanding, like just more sophisticated.
Great fashion.
Yeah. Smells grouse
All
too.
over
Loves his
Yeah, loves
colognes.
his fragrance.
Taylor Harris wore a Hot Wheels inspired half suit.
Oh,
That was sick. And Cody Waitman as well.
yeah, the heck up.
Yeah.
Fresh trim.
Well, no, don't be fooled because the back
Little
was
bun.
up.
Oh, it was a style job.
Yeah, it was. But he's him especially.
Paddy Lipinski as well. Give him a shout out.
I didn't
He's
see
all over
him.
the fashion.
Yeah.
He wasn't
They're
there, but
committing to it,
those
those
three
three.
are the.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I love
Jed
the fact
Volta, he's another one that's got some nice fashion.
these guys doing something outside of football that they're passionate about and just embracing it. I saw Guinea was on the catwalk as well.
Yep.
Good on him.
Oh, fantastic.
Love
But yeah.
And a couple of LA Rams boys, one in
Yes.
particular, Kyron Williams, running back, little solid guy.
Superstar. Yeah, I
Superstar.
didn't see him there. But yeah, the who's who. It was
Anyone else? Who was the biggest name there?
biggest name that I saw. Jeez.
And did you get him
Any
as a celebrity challenge?
No. Yeah, true
Yeah,
story.
I was gonna say, surely there's a chance.
So Charles Leclerc from Ferrari, walking out as I'm getting off the bus, and I'm like, "Fuck it, this is it." I'm like, my celebrity challenge is fumbling. So Daisy runs across in his suit and gets absolutely fresh aired.
Oh,
Mate, have you got a moment? Picked his phone up and just went and kept walking. Wasn't even on it to start. Fresh aired me.
That's
So I just give him a cheers, cock. So technically I'm currently none from 3 with a pending in the next 5 minutes whether this celebrity challenge comes through.
And you know, it's obviously, it was at a late night for Daisy. Obviously, in yesteryear, you would have been there all weekend.
Might still be there.
Oh, yes, but
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting old or I just understand the responsibilities that I have and it's going to be a big weekend, so you don't want to put the
maturity, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think it might be. So I packed up pretty quickly. I actually went and picked the baby up from the in-laws and left the bride there with a couple of her friends. And I was tucked up in bed. So
good man.
look,
Well,
you can learn from this, Tommy.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, horse
I was
over
doing
there.
recovery last night as well, so I was tucked up nice and early.
Yeah, no, I did hear this come through the airways. St. Haven.
Yes.
Talk about going up in the world.
Sorry?
It's glamour on the grid, then St.
Wow.
Haven.
Yeah, well, while you were hanging
Hang
out
on,
with the
so a
glamours,
bit of-
I was hanging out with the drivers.
A bit
Have you
of
heard this one?
designer.
Did you bring your Richard
No, I was
Wash?
a +1, so I must mention that because you can get your friends can get you in anyway. So I
Leave
was
that bit out of the
I was
story.
in St. Haven and having a spa and a sauna and an ice bath.
a
And
bit of hydrotherapy.
Lando was in there sitting next to me. Like, I'm not joking. I'm looking at Lando just going, holy shit, we've got a
In the-
couple of F1 drivers
in
in
the
the spa.
sauna?
In the spa.
Did
you ask him how
is
things
this
are?
footy club or is this private, like clothes on?
Clothes are on, Daisy.
Is it a nude bathhouse is what
You're
we're trying to
you're
get at.
not getting nude. It's,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
what
Well, I don't know,
sicko, what
maybe, you
sicko
know.
goes to a public spa
Well,
and
St.
gets
Haven,
nude?
they write
You
their
must
own rules.
Oh, there we go.
What one's that?
Yeah, but there you go. Lando Norris in the house.
So you've got him as your celebrity
Pierre
vid.
Gasly doing an ice bath with him, and his guy next to him must be his PT, his strength coach, told him to get out. I found that interesting. I
Of the
didn't
ice
speak
bath?
to him or anything. I'd let him go, but
No,
I
it's
just
smart.
found the whole thing very interesting.
Wave?
Nah, completely
Oh,
left
look
him
at you
alone. On
go.
the way out, Lando was eating dinner, and that was the moment I thought celebrity challenge because my video hadn't come through yet as well, but it did afterwards, and he was eating. So I was like, nah, I'll leave him
Well
alone.
played.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Much
are, you going,
more.
are you venturing back? Is it a sort of a double up, go back to
Are
St. Haven?
you trying to get a sponsorship here
Yeah,
for
we-
the...
No,
We've plugged
just
them
thought,
enough.
yeah,
No,
just
say
thought I'd
yes,
mention.
yes,
Let's
yes,
keep
yes.
moving anyway. This is
Just
about
3
you boys,
passes,
not
thank
me.
you.
You were meant to ask me that, boys, on the run sheet, so I'll just go f- myself. All right, let's keep moving. All right, enough about me, Daisy, Wall, and F1. Let's talk about AFL. Opening round is around the corner, and you know what we do on this show. We get a special guest every single week, whether they're on their day off at the club. We don't know where they're going to be.
What team?
And I'm told we've got Lachie Schultz on the golf course. Can you believe it? Shooter, thanks for joining us, brother.
Thanks for having me, boys. Sorry I wasn't in a more friendly situation, but you get that. You get that on the day off.
Let's cut to the chase, though. How are you playing?
No, shocking. I swear.
You can swear your
It's been
tits
it's been shit house. I've had a mare.
Where
So-
are you playing?
We're at Southern. We're all a few of us Pies boys are members out here. So there's 4 of us today. Me, Darcy Cameron, Jeremy Howe, and Lachie Sullivan.
Fantastic.
Yeah, mate, let's get to the footy chat. You're up there in the forward line. You've lost a bit of presence. You've lost a few big boys that can bring it to the front for you small crummers. We want to know how you're going to score, or more importantly, how's preseason been going with the new forward line?
No, it's been good. It's obviously, like you said, it's been a big change of sort of personnel. We've lost a few, but we've also gained a few. And a few of these younger boys coming through have had massive pre-seasons. Like we've got guys like Harvey Harrison coming back. Charlie West in his second year's had a really, really good pre-season, and he's putting his best foot forward. So I'm sure we'll see plenty of him early days. And Jack Buller, the new addition from Sydney, has been awesome as well. So I'm loving the sort of freshen up in the forward line, and I think we'll see plenty of results and hopefully a lot of goals.
Love it, mate. Before I pass to Wall and Daisy, one more for the Supercoach fans and all the people out there that just want to know, who's the guy that you think will kick the most goals this year up there? You know, outside of the main guys.
Outside of yourself,
yeah, the boys will get to you in a second. But out of all these new recruits, who's been the main target? Who's been the one on fire this preseason?
As the new recruits, I think Jack Buller's going to kick. He'll be on the scoreboard. He sort of plays a lot like he sort of plays that checkers role really well. He gets up the field, he moves well, he's fit, he's got a good tank. And he's a bloody tough bastard, so I'm sure he'll get his hands on a few. But you can't go past Jamie. Like we saw how good he was last year, and he's had another awesome pre-season. So I'm looking forward to seeing him kick a bag and hopefully get the blazer that he was deserved last year.
Well said.
Bloody oath. Very stiff not to get it. Opening round or round zero, whatever you want to call, surely it moves the needle a bit more this year rather than being sent out to the showgrounds in bloody Greater Western Sydney. We've got 90,000 at the G to kick it off. You must be looking forward to that.
Yeah, bloody oath. No, I can't wait. It's been a long, grueling pre-season, so now that the games are finally here, there's no better place to start than at the home of footy, MCG. So looking forward to a packed house and trying to put what we've sort of built on this pre-season on show for those to see, and just hoping that we can build a really good brand of footy early in the season and put our best foot forward.
Nice. And not to go over the changes in personnel, but obviously Fly comes up with a new methodology or new theory every year. Is there something, a theme that he's running hard on this season that you can share with us?
Yeah, obviously we've had different themes in the last year. This year it's sort of it's brick by brick, so we're just building our foundations brick by brick, and sort of it's a bit cliche, but it's one brick at a time, and that's how the season goes. It's a bit of a journey. I suppose if you're just taking it one step at a time, one brick by brick, then it'll set us up long term to build a nice sturdy house.
Very nice. And we've spoken a little bit about the new talent coming through. What about the more experienced talent on your list? Obviously, it's been spoken about your aging list and some of your stars that are getting, closer to 40 than they are to 30. How are they going in their pre-seasons? And are you expecting a massive output from them on this weekend?
Yeah. No, they get younger. Like, I don't know how they do it, but their bodies and stuff are just in unbelievable nick. And guys like Steele and that they just front up every single session and run further and faster than anyone else. So, I've got no doubts that they're just going to be able to perform straight from the get-go as they always do. And we're so lucky that we've got them because of just our experience and ability to just sort of play the way we do is on the back of them.
We just saw Jeremy Howe, I think it was, wander past in the background there. How's he tracking? Is he good to go? Oh, they're teeing off.
Nice.
Line there. How's he tracking? Is he good to go for round zero or opening round? Whatever.
No, I don't think so. I think he's maybe a week or two away, but no, he's tracking well. He's feeling good.
Looks good on the golf.
All right, Shooter, I know you're going to tee off in a second. One more. We know you come from the Dockers. You've got a lot of mates there. Who's the one player you'd love to just kick five on from the Dockers? Who's the guy that just gets in your ear and you just wouldn't mind smoking him this year when you play him?
Great, Eddie.
Griffin Logue, easily. Definitely.
Yeah, well, he plays in North Melbourne.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying anything.
You're following.
Hey, did you see that, though? There was someone teeing off and he didn't start yelling out.
Yeah, that is golf etiquette.
Let the man go.
Yeah, no, I'll let you go, Shooter. That was just a laugh. Mate, all the best this week. I've got it circled as the game of the round, which I'll talk about later with these boys. But, mate, all the best. We'll catch up soon and, dominate on Sunday against those Sainers.
Awesome. Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Your time, mate.
Shooter.
See you guys.
Oh, how good's that? Shooter on the
Great
golf
access.
course. Great access. Great intel. Brick by brick. You like that one?
Building
Well,
houses, yes. Oh, I love
likes
building houses.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
so
knows everything about
tell us about capital gains, property tax,
depending
land
on who
tax.
you-
Oh, let's leave that
It's all about
alone.
margins early days.
Everyone will fall asleep. The tradies will go wrap it up. All right, on the other side of the break, we'll talk everything footy, and we have 2 exciting new segments. So hang tight, and we'll be back right after Shaq explains the new feature, Pull 'em, on the Pointsbet app.
Oh, turn it up.
Got a leg in your same-game multi that's lacking heat? This AFL season, try out Pointsbet's new Pull 'em feature, which lets you remove a leg from your multi before the start of the third quarter. That's right. With Pointsbet, you can keep the fire alive in your same-game multis. Just pull 'em and adjust your bet before the start of the third quarter. Only available on Pointsbet. Yeah, that's built different. What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Thanks for that, Shaq. That is Elite Pointsbet's new feature, Pull 'em, which we're going to get into later. And while we'll explain it to you, because you might not know exactly what's going on because we haven't told you yet. But before we get into our next segment, Wal, you've got something for us.
Yeah, just obviously the AFL lost a giant of the game yesterday in Dennis Cometti. Being a Bulldog supporter, iconic call of the 2016 grand final. We all have a soft spot in our heart for Dennis Cometti. So I think it's really we need to acknowledge that because he was a big part of our game, and we wish the family all the best and condolences during this tough time. But yeah, it'd be remiss of us not to mention that because of how much impact he had on the AFL. So yeah, sad day, but again, let's treasure the memories we had with him.
Really well said, mate. And I think we should celebrate the great man. And I think the one that stands out for me is the game that you played in with Shorey and Nick Rewald. That's got to be one of the greatest calls of all time, isn't it?
It's so many moments, and when you go back and the tributes have flown, how many moments he has nailed in the perfect way or with a little bit of humour, just spot on. But yeah, I remember when Heath smothered that ball, you sit in your head and you go, that is an unbelievable moment. Like even clocking that when you're playing and then to go back and add in the commentary and somehow makes it better. Yeah. What a talent. Yeah.
This is a serious one, actually, Daisy, because you're going down this route. Who do you look up to the most? Who's someone that you're trying to, who inspires you? You're obviously doing a bit more play calling I saw this year. So do you listen to all these tapes and go, I can take a little bit of that, a little bit of this, add your own flavour? Like, what's the game plan?
Dennis and Bruce were obviously the two voices throughout my childhood, which obviously probably shape how you look at the game and how you think the game should be commentated. So Bruce has been unbelievable, obviously lives around South Australia, but obviously in Victoria a lot. Dennis a bit further removed being over in Perth, but both of them have given time to discuss calling the game, how they see it. Everybody in the industry, James Brayshaw, unbelievable caller, Al Nicholson, BT, Howie, all so giving of their time because they genuinely love the sport and they just want it to be shown in the best light possible. So very lucky to have had them. But I sat down with Bruce McAvaney, I think it might have been 2 years ago now, for an hour at a cafe, gave me an hour of his time. I walked away, called my mum. I started tearing up. I was like, 12-year-old me would not believe what has just happened. And Bruce giving so much just genuinely because he's a great knacker, very special. So Dennis as well, obviously, valet, but the legacy he leaves on the game of AFL football will be long-lasting, that's for sure.
Amazing. Obviously, we've got kids now, so white noise is something that's really important in our lives. But I remember as a young kid it being like white noise with Dennis and even Bruce, on a Friday night, you're drifting off to sleep because you're a young buck and just their voice in the background. It was so comforting. And that's how I assimilate, growing up and watching AFL with those voices.
Well said, boys. Yeah, he's going to be sorely missed. And well, we'll never forget him. He's got that. Honestly, I was watching all the tributes yesterday. They were everywhere, and there's that many calls. Even Hibbo put up a clip of him just running off half back and slotting one from about 60, and he just calls it perfectly.
The Jason Graham getting tackled in the forward pocket, and his pants come down. He goes, "Oh, the stripper Graham."
But you can't. Timing is everything.
But that is just perfect. Like his humour. Yeah.
So
genius.
Sorely missed.
Very sharp. Well, let's keep moving on to our brand new segment, Billy's Jockstrap, boys. Have you got any idea
what a change of pace?
That is a very harsh segue for a host. We're going to go from that to Billy's Jockstrap. I apologise in advance.
Boys love it.
Yeah. This one's about who is under the most pressure this week. Player, coach, club, or fan base. You got to pick one before we get into the game of the week for opening round.
Yep. Lowest hanging fruit for mine, Carlton.
Yeah.
And look, it's Thursday night, kicking off the AFL season for 2026. Obviously, a lot been spoken about them, but look, the factors within the game, obviously Curnow, are they going to be shaking his hand? Are they going to try and ruffle him up? There's just so much at stake. We've got Jagger. For mine, I just hope he gets through unscathed and enjoys himself. And they won 9 games last year. So are they a contender? Are they a pretender? And look, we're going to have all weekend to talk about it and nearly into next week because it's the first game of the season. So they're just going to be under pressure no matter how they play.
And they lost that game to Richmond last year, so that'll build up that round 1 game, something shocking.
But you can imagine the supporters, if it doesn't go their way, let's ride off
that's why I got the Thursday night hotline because we kind of want these supporters calling up and Daisy can relate to them because he's played for Carlton.
This is post-game. Daisy might be asleep.
Yeah, true. We're going to wake him up. Set the alarm, Daisy.
You'll be on that hotline.
I was going to go with you in, say, Michael Voss, but I think this is more of a 6-week proposition because the Blues, if you look at their draw, they're Thursday night and Friday night for a chunk, so there's nowhere to hide for them. But I'm going to go to the last game, and we spoke to Lachie Schultz, not the Pies, St Kilda. They've pushed the chips. They're in the middle of the table. They've gone, this is what we've got. We've unloaded the war chest. We have spent all of our cash. We've got 85, 90,000. We demanded the MCG home game to kick us off. We're getting all our fans there. If they don't turn up, if they pull out a big the pile on, and there is, trust me, the Saints fans, they want them to show up. They're scared. The rest of the AFL, I think, is sitting there with a little bit of, well, if this goes completely tits up, we're probably going to laugh.
Yeah, but then you can't really take them seriously because when you lead with your chin like that, and if you're disappointing.
And I love the fact they have. Like, it is bold, and as someone, you got to respect what they've done. They've put it all out there. But if it doesn't deliver, and I know it's a long season, but the first big stage you get on, if you don't quite get it right, she makes for a long year.
Exciting.
I agree with Daisy, so I won't even go. I've got the Saints there. They have put more money into this than Andrew Dillon's flights on a com to India. Like, there's more going on over there. They have loaded up on 4 players. I think the most expensive player in history. They've it's all chips in. All chips in means you must win round 1. Or opening round, I should say. So looking forward to that one as well, which leads us to game of the week. We don't need to talk about all of them. We know the games that we've got in front of us. Everyone that loves footy doesn't need to repeat the games. I want you boys to tell me the game that you're most looking forward to watching or something similar to about what you just said. Which game's going to create the most pressure?
Well, all games are going to be great, but I'm going to tune in Friday night. So it's Gold Coast versus Geelong. Now, lots of subplots within this one as well. Suns have done a lot of recruiting in the off-season, obviously Petrarca being one of the biggest names, and they're widely tipped to be top 4. Now, you can't fail on your first chance, so there's a lot of pressure on them. And then Geelong, obviously they're a little bit depleted. We're unsure of their lineup. Chris Scott will pull some funny buggers in the lead up to the game, but they got absolutely pants in last year's grand final. So is there going to be any hangover from that? Are they going to be a little bit second-guessing themselves because their last game was so poor? And can Suns make a statement? And then how do the Geelong respond? So I'm just looking forward to that one.
I'm hoping the weather doesn't ruin that one.
Yeah,
I'll be doing it.
I've read.
You reckon?
Yeah, they reckon it'll be fine.
Who'd you call?
Dane Bunn. Dane Bunn.
Does not miss. I'm going with your most under pressure game, the fixture tonight. The Blues and the Swans to kick it off. All eyes. Everyone sits down, whether you're a footy fan or not, and watches it. Charlie Curnow, if he comes out and tears the Blues apart and kicks 5 or more, like, this hotline is going to be unbelievable. But also, if you go the other side of the script and you go, well, the Blues have knocked off Brisbane and the Cats. If they then beat Sydney up there on their home patch, do we start to go, hang on a minute? So must watch and really looking forward to it. Subplots everywhere. A great game to kick off the season.
That's the storyline for me is, like, have they gotten better without Charlie or have they just completely had a mare losing him and not trying to retain him throughout the whole last couple of years on an extension? And then the Jagger Smith, he's in there with Cripps, Walsh.
And Walsh has signed a bloody 10-year deal.
And there's plenty of other mids that can go through. Is that midfield going to become a juggernaut of the AFL? And did you have to lose Charlie to kind of get some other players in? Mm-hmm. I'm just looking forward to seeing those two stories because tonight we'll get a bit of a taste. Just on that, I've got this game going the Swans by 7 points. I think it's close, and I think Charlie kicks a bag. What do you guys think is going to happen in terms of the margin?
I'm going to be tight early. I'm going to be really low scoring early. It'll be a bit dewy, and then I reckon the game will break open. I still see Swans winning comfortably by 5 or 6 goals.
Yeah,
Charlie kicking his 4, doing enough, getting a few looks, but just a few cheapies late, and I see them winning quite comfortably.
I'm just looking.
What is the line?
The line's at 4 goals, 23.5 points. So I think that's generally a really solid guide, and I probably could add maybe 2 or 3 on top of that.
I just thought
40-odd points.
Just thought that midfield on a small deck, SCG, you can keep it tight.
Yeah, but what about the midfield of Swans?
I know.
Gordon, Heaney,
that's why I just
Warner.
think opening
They've got some
round,
stars.
fatigue comes into
Mills.
it. Yeah, it's going to be fun. The Swans weren't going that flash last year. I
Well,
know
give us a margin.
you've got them top.
Last,
I said 7 points. I
Oh, there
reckon
you go.
Swans will win, but Charlie will dominate.
Very
Anyway, let's keep moving. I'd love you to start asking me. It saves me hosting.
good. Yeah, no,
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
So,
No, like it's just easy.
No.
so
I
going
forgot.
through, we've gone through our biggest games, but is there a particular player that you're looking forward to
Matt
watching?
asked me about my game.
No, don't. So we've gone through our 2 games. Is there a...
So there's been a bit of toing and fro here.
So while I've done our
I'm
2...
going to leave that in. I mean, fucking
No. While I've done our 2 games...
Is that all? Are we done?
So let's move on to the next segment.
No. Is there a player in particular that you think will play VFL this weekend?
VFL this weekend. Wow, that's a curveball. I'm going to just tell you my game of the round. You idiots.
He's dishevelled.
I'm going Saints Pies because of the bet I've got with Daisy, number 1.
Nice.
Number 2, I think the Saints will start strong. Ross Lyon loves being fit and available. I think he'll be just firing the troops up, and I'm looking forward to seeing them tag Nick
I love
Dacos.
Oh, nice.
Tag.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Windhager.
They'll tag
He
him.
had 41 touches on the weekend.
Yep.
Let the
and he'll
boy
get
play.
Tagged. He will be, every single player will be tagging him.
Yeah.
They would. I can guarantee you that if people think Nick Dacos are going to have 40 in this game, they're wrong. Give me a line on his touches.
28.5.
Oh, that's tight. I reckon he could go under.
All right, give me a line on Naz's touches.
31 and a half.
I'll take the under.
I'll go over.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
That's how you do bets.
There's plenty of bets flying around here. I just think the Pies, that's the game. If they win, I'm in trouble for the
Yeah.
whole year. That's it.
Behind the 8
I'm
ball.
behind the 8 ball big time. And Anzac Day will become a big day for obvious.
So you
obvious
mentioned 2
reasons.
players there, but across the whole weekend, is there a player that you're looking forward most to watching?
Nas.
Nas.
I think he's unstoppable. I don't think Collingwood will tag him. I don't think anyone can go with him. And in that preseason game when he kicked 3 at halftime, I was like, wow, he's adding even more goals to his tally. So all eyes on him for me.
And a new segment here, Trono. So it's called the Nahas Canteen.
Yeah,
And
new
we-
segment here, Trano. The Nahas Canteen.
We're going to be mentioning
What do you think
Nahas
that's-
a lot.
Why do you think it's called that, boys?
Because Robbie Nahas loved working behind the jump at the canteen.
No, because it's about which player will have the biggest game of the round. And I want to know who you think.
Still not clicking.
Canteen.
Richard Wash. How's that all work?
Yeah. This is going
No, okay. Who's going to have the biggest game?
Who do you, Tommy,
Tommy, let's go to you,
can you
mate.
tell us who's going to have, who do you think is going to be winning?
Who's going to have the biggest game, Tommy?
Tommy.
Tommy, we need a host back.
Imagine listening to this on a fucking drive home. They're going, what is doing with these clowns? All right, boys. Brand new segment, the
Yeah.
Nahas Canteen
Right.
Award.
Right.
Who's going to have the biggest impact, the biggest game this round? I'll start.
hang on.
Nas St Kilda.
So
Bang.
whoever does have the biggest, they get an award each week, a canteen voucher.
They get a canteen voucher from you and Wol. Or they might get some Richard Wash. Who knows?
Who knows?
So you're going with
Nas.
Naz.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Errol Goulden.
Oh, yes. With the sore ankle.
Ah,
Tapped out after the last
nah,
one.
smart. I would have done the same thing, pissing down in a preseason match. Oh, my ankle, get me off. See you later, boys.
I'm going with the $2 million man as well, Nas. He's kicked 4 goals and had 28 last week. Can he do that again on the real stage and the real thing? He's just the unicorn of the AFL, and I hope he goes well. Shit, I'll be barracking for him.
There.
A lot of pressure.
Is that a monthly paycheck for you? What?
No, come on. Let's talk about Nas.
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
come on,
there's
come
a
on.
lot of jargon
No.
there. Well, there's plenty of big games this week and storylines, and sounds like we've just got our eyes on Nas and St Kilda and the primetime game on Thursday night. I think the Suns will be too strong for the Cats, don't you reckon? Well,
Have to be, but that's what I'm interested to see.
we haven't even spoken about the Giants, the banged up Giants against the Hawks and Newcombe being in, and obviously the Premiers who have to play
The doggies.
Darcy and the Dogs.
Yeah.
So
Who are you tipping there? Out of interest,
Lions for me.
by
Can't
a bit,
tip against the
comfortably.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, 'cause they did-
Again, a good test for your Western
Yeah.
Bulldogs, who against top 8, top 9 sides last year really struggled.
but they looked really good against Hawks in the
Hawks,
preseason
Giants,
game.
quickly.
Uh,
Giants 30 plus wins the last 2 years at opening round.
Yeah, but that was against Collingwood,
Hawks.
who we touched on, didn't give us stuff because it was not moving the needle. Hawks, because the Giants are banged.
Yeah, I think the Hawks, but I can't lose if the Giants win. Anyway, let's throw to Shaq to explain everybody the new feature on the Pointsbet app. And when you come back, we are going to be talking about the Prophet Propeller Celebrity Challenge. Daisy has called for the challenge. Let's see if he can come in clutch or if just me and Wal with our celebs. See you back after the break.
Oh, turn it up.
Got a leg in your same-game multi that's lacking heat? This AFL season, try out Pointsbet's new Pull 'em feature, which lets you remove a leg from your multi before the start of the third quarter. That's right. With Pointsbet, you can keep the fire alive in your same-game multis. Just pull them and adjust your bet before the start of the third quarter. Only available on Pointsbet. Yeah, that's built different.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Thank you for that one, Shaq. Welcome back, everyone, to the Aces AFL show. It's time for the Prophet Propeller Celebrity Challenge.
Here we go.
Daisy took it out last year.
I'll go last
I
this
thought
year.
me and you were stiff. We went hard, but he had a strategy and it worked. So we're going to kick it off.
Still picking up
We're
the
going to
jaw
kick it
off
off with the
ground.
champ, Daisy Thomas, in the building. What do you got for
What
us?
have you got for
This
us,
is the
Daisy?
beauty of being the champ. You get to pick the order, so I'll go last.
You can't go last because we have rumours that coming through the year right here from the producer. There's no video at the back, which is a disgrace, isn't it, Wal?
Mate, especially when you lead the
called it,
segment,
you
you
led
called
the
it. You put the
segment.
pressure on
Mr.
us.
Triple M, Mr. 7, glamour
I
on the
said
grid.
last week, you can go back and watch the tape. Let's get one ready for round one.
Oh,
This is
that
opening round.
Well,
There's cracks in your story, and I am furious at you because I have lost sleep this week trying to get mine.
you think you've lost sleep. Wait till you see what I've got.
All right.
I have pulled every single lever
You know
to get
what?
this one.
And as I said last year, whoever has the best video may not have to do it. We can go back to the tape. We don't need to.
Get in the comments on YouTube.
So
You
I
may
want
not have
feedback.
to do
I
it
want
next
you
year
to
to
Give
get
us
the
some
best one.
feedback on
Accept
YouTube.
responsibility, Dale.
Exactly. No, let's get the feedback online. YouTube, just put it all there, and we're going to just screenshot it and show
Fraud.
Daisy next week. Fraud watch.
The fraud watch right there. Fergberger will be all over
I've
it.
been told.
You boys start.
Yeah, all right, we'll start. All right, well, while you're in the hot seat.
Am I going?
Yeah, you're up first. Are we ready to play it?
Just play it.
All right, there we go.
About bloody time you boys pulled your finger out. Daisy training well. Any danger of giving these clubs a leg up? About time the Prophet Propeller lived up to its name and pays the people. I might be busy, but not enough to know that you didn't hit once last year. But 2026 feels different, gentlemen. Good luck, lads. Go for it.
Oh, that's a
There
good
we
get.
go.
Carl Barron.
That would have been funny.
I'm already 1-0 up. Let's go.
Come back.
No,
He
big shout
nailed
out.
his line.
Thank you to Georgie. That was a great little voice to camera there. So thank you for that. But
He
look,
does
shout
it
out
as
to
a
him.
job,
He
mate.
does. Well, but he was very good. The Avolo Hotel, he's got a new sort of pop-up coming as well. So
It's a sponsored segment.
it is
isn't
a sponsored segment. No, I've got to give him a shout out because
Yeah,
he did.
no.
He went up over and above and beyond for
Well,
that.
we'll
So
get in there. We'll have a dinner in there.
Yeah, we'd
On
love
him.
to.
Thanks,
That would
George.
be on him, he reckons. So maybe you won't be coming because you can't bring your Prophet Propeller
No,
Celebrity
no, no,
Challenge.
but
thank you to
Still
George.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
well
That's
done.
outstanding.
Yes.
Well done. And he's right. This is our year, and I loved the way he delivered that. That's good. That's hard to do, sending the script through and getting it done.
Slightly
All right. Well, I've actually
controversial stuff.
I've gone
But I
international.
know him very well. If you
I've gone international,
about
boys. I've left the country
National.
again. So let's get my one up and let's see who we got.
Lisa Ann here, and I am here to talk about one of the best pods. Maybe it is the best pod. I really don't want to do this because I know that you know it's the best pod, and you know it's the sport that everybody is looking to bet. Let's start with you, Daisy. Daisy, you're not just a daisy. I want more props. I want more prop bets and more consistency this year. I need you to lift and pay the people. That's what the people want on the Prophet Propeller. Let's go with Mitch. Now, Mitch, I'm very fond of Johnny Sins. Who isn't? He has the most widespread resume of everyone. But you, my friend, do something he doesn't. You've got the Prophet Propeller, something Johnny Sins doesn't have. But what he does have, that six-pack right there, I expect you, my friend, to start doing the AFL, the Aces AFL pod, shirtless. Now, mind you, we understand most people listen to a podcast. There's video. There's clips. Mitch, please do. This show's season.
Feature length.
No shirt, because from what I hear, the rig looks better than Johnny Sins. And train. Train, it's the teeth thing. See the teeth? Your teeth are bigger than Robbie Nahas. I want to see your Prophet Propeller
I'm getting
hot
sweaty here.
5 times this year.
I'm sweating bullets.
Anything less is going to be an incredible disappointment. You got this season. Keep lifting up the people. Keep taking off your shirt and watch those teeth. We're looking for wins. We're looking for excitement. We're looking for all the layers and all the things, which I know you already do. Keep it going. Keep them winning. And keep them lifting.
There it is, boys.
Wow.
That's incredible. Now I have a question. Was this paid?
Not paid. Went through my friend James Risk, who's a good friend of Girth Master, and then Girth Master teed it up. So we've gone through one of my best mates, James Risk, who reckons he's mates with Girth Master. And then he got onto Lisa Rand. And that's how we got the video. We sent the script through, ChatGPT cleaned it up, and there you go, boys. Lisa Rand, one of the goats.
One of the goats. I don't know where to take this. I don't know. My follow-up question about familiarity. Dale, have you come across Lisa in your previous life? Tommy, have you? I'm not sure. I'll just keep filling this podcast with words. Wow, Thomas. Far out.
She does the courtside announcing.
Yeah, is that
on ESPN.
what's she famous for, Tom?
She does a bit of the NFL pods and that, so she's into their sport and all that. So
Yeah.
thought I'd give you boys, and she understands the propeller, so it was on brand.
Johnny?
Yeah. What's Johnny? That got
He
a
looks
fair
like
run.
Mavol's guest before, same card.
Well, actually, it did come across the socials the other day. Johnny's been in hospital.
Is he? Oh, how do you know that?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
He's been in hospital. He's
Anyway.
a nurse, is he?
Oh, fuck, mate.
Career changes. I saw him as a cop a week ago.
Mate, wasn't he with Hibbo at the 5 again last
Oh, Christ.
Oh, she saw your rig and thought, I got to get involved. And Daisy just needs to start paying the people. Did you like those
I
little
did
men? Did you
like that.
that?
But also, George had to pay the people in there as well.
Yeah, George had to
Yeah,
pay.
that's
like
good.
this.
That's great execution.
I'm
And we
actually
didn't talk
sweating.
about
Oh, mate, I'm sweating. I don't want to stand
Oh,
up.
there you go. Well, what we're going to do here, Daisy, can we, before we vote who won,
Hang on, let me check.
but have you got another one? And can I talk about my near miss? Did you have a near miss?
I had a couple of near misses.
I'm a bit flat at myself.
Go.
Oh, I text Warney about Ed Sheeran because he was doing the potty with him. And I was like, I don't want to link. Oh, you did the same thing?
I had a contacted recently.
Yeah, and I thought, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it because I had nothing. And then obviously my mate Risky coming through with the Girth Master. So very good.
I'm still shocked.
Walls are rattled.
No,
Well,
I'm
maybe we get to our
shocked.
next segment, which is
Go.
perfect timing.
Good.
The brand new Pointsbet feature.
Great.
Pull 'em, boys.
You can't write this shit.
It couldn't be better promotion. Join us with a multi. We're going to have a little strategy here. And we're going to talk about the brand new feature at Pointsbet.
5.5 minutes.
Mate, we've got Robbie
brand new
Nahas
feature while
with
Pullum,
Richard
you know
Walsh.
what we're
We've got
talking
Pullum. We've got Mrs. Lisa Ann. And then we've got Johnny Sins. What is this show coming to?
Blue light over this couch at some stage.
Now, before I get to Pullum, I must talk about Prophet Propeller. The form is active. We've had 35 teams already fill it out. There's massive news. We locked in Tasmania. We locked in Queensland. And we have Victoria. The 3 states are on. If you must be 18 plus, fill the format. All the details are there. I don't need to go into it. It's on our Instagram, in our bio, in the link tree. It's also in the highlights. So get involved. You have 6 days to get it done. And remember, there's a feature there to upload a video. Get creative with your club. Obviously, the most creative, then you'll land on the board. And there's more clubs this year. You can see there's a huge propeller in the studio.
How many teams every week?
I think there's going to be 18 that can fill it out. Yep. And then obviously we add a new one every week. And there's $1.80. So we're going to hit this year. So yeah, that's online. Get involved. We'll put it in the show notes as well. So make sure you fill that out. And every team that missed last year, get back involved. And I think we have West Footscray. You've left your footy boots in the building. So there they are, the Georgiades footy boots. Boys, come and pick your boots up, or we'll leave them here all year and you can pick them up at the end of the year. All right, let's talk about it. To finish it off, Thursday night, 4-leg pull-em strategy. I want to talk to you about a multi we can put up. We're going to put it on the Aces Hub on the Pointsbet app, and we're going to cheer at home. I'll start. I think with the new pull-em feature, we need to have 2 high-risk legs and we need 2 low-risk legs.
Hang on.
The reason, because when I say high-risk, I mean a midfielder goal paying over $2. I think that if one of them can hit early and the other hasn't, we could pull it. Then we have our 2, Goulden 25, Warner 25 type legs, then we're in the sweet spot. I don't want a multi paying $5 and $2.50 if we pull a leg. I'm thinking 15, 10 range. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I love the fact that when you do, or if you do pull them, it's only deducted from that leg. So the whole multi doesn't get restructured. Yeah. It's just what the multi would have been without that leg, which is brilliant. I also noted, because I was thinking the same thing, maybe we go Swans 40 plus. And if that's not looking likely, then pull that leg. But you can't do that. It's got to be player props.
Yes.
So that was a good early question.
That was a good asterisk.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I like your strategy, but I'm probably like, does having 2 high risk legs and you're only allowed to pull 1?
When I say high risk, I mean just like a midfield goal.
Give us a range. Give us a range of value. Yeah.
Well, Goulden would always be around $2 for a goal.
$1.90.
Vic kicks one in the first quarter, bang. Then you've just got 1 high risk leg and the 2, what we classified low risk today.
So like Charlie 5 plus.
That's high risk.
Yeah. But and Goulden 1, I guess if they're both on.
That's real high risk, which is, I think Charlie can kick a few, but you might want him for 4. I would say 4.
Do you go the big full forwards at each end, Harry and Charlie?
And then
potentially
5 apiece, and then you pull 1. Or if they're both looking like flying.
Potentially.
Oh, now we're cooking.
But what I think we do to make this interesting, obviously with our brand new show, the Aces Thursday Night Footy Hotline show with Daisy and I to kick it off, and we're going to have all the fans calling up. We're going to address the leg and see who's at fault to start. So what I think the best way to do here is, so let's have 1 leg each and then a high-risk play and then have our eyes on a little bit of a pull-em strategy at the end. Daisy, you start. Who do you want to kick it off with?
Well, if you're happy with this, so we've all said Charlie Curnow, we expect to have a big game. 4 goals is $2.90. So that could either be the pull-em leg or he's kicked 3 in the first quarter and we're just sitting there smoking the pipe having a laugh.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I'm going to sit right in the comfort zone with Callum Mills, over 22.5, $1.87.
That's nice too. That's a nice.
Yeah, it's nice because I think he'll get a bit more midfield time. And he's a star and he's a skipper. So even he's off half back. Yeah, he's going to get.
I'm going to go to the Blues. This bloke used to play for him. Will Hayward 2 plus.
Oh yeah,
$2.20 with a little eye on the pull-em if they're getting smoked. But I just think McCartan's a good defender. So Harry Mackay, if he doesn't get going, I just reckon Will get to work. He's a workhorse. Playing against his old side. Mm-hmm. If it's, I just think 2 snags. He kicks snags for breakfast. So I'm going to put him in. If he kicks one in the first half, then we leave it. If he doesn't, then we can keep our eyes on that one to pull.
Awesome.
Then we leave us with 1 more. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go disposals or goals?
What about I throw something rogue up?
The young buck.
George Hewitt tackles.
How many?
6?
Well, 6 plus is $1.90.
I don't mind it. Who's he go to?
He's in the midfield. He just loves tackling.
Will he get much midfield time?
Yes. He won the best and fairest.
Yeah, he's a star.
What about Walsh 30 versus that?
Oh, small deck.
Small deck, I reckon the tackling. It's going to be a high tackling game.
All right. I don't mind it.
It's
a small deck. Yeah.
And also, so there's some options like if he's had 4 early or none. So 6 plus tackles, $1.90.
All right. So we're going to go Georgie Hewitt 6 tackles.
6 or more.
All right. Here it is.
Build it out.
Here's the Thursday Night Footy same game multi with the pull-em feature. Georgie Hewitt, 6 plus tackles. Callum Mills, 22.5 from you. Whoa. Will Hayward, 2 plus goals from myself. And then Daisy's keeping it simple with Charlie Curnow, 4 plus. That's $13.
Oh.
And I think we're going to keep our eyes on, to be honest, we might be in the box seat here. Do we pull any legs if they're all flying? So if Charlie's kicked 2, Will's kicked 1, Callum Mills has a strong first half, and George is on 4 tackles. Do we just leave them all there?
Well, this is what we've got to decide.
Well, what do you want to decide? We've got to decide it now, don't we?
Nah, we'll decide at half time.
All right, we'll decide it on Instagram halftime, and then join me and Daisy tonight.
Thursday night.
Post-game. And we want to see those angry fans, so make sure you get involved. We'll let you know how you can do. Start on Instagram. There'll be links everywhere flying. Boys, great show. Daisy, homework for you. Get your celebrity in next week.
Might not come up.
No,
we've run out of time. We'll get it next week.
Outstanding work. We look forward to a meal there. And to everyone that supports the show, thank you. It's going to be a big year and a lot of laughs. Get involved on YouTube with anything you want us to read out next week. Thank you. See you soon.